everyone, and welcome aboard to the AirAsia Oligopoly market structure, in which an oligopoly is a market structure where a few companies control a large portion of the industry. There are high barriers to entry for new competitors, and the companies involved determine the prices. To begin with, we'll be talking about the number of firms and competitors for AirAsia.
So the background for the competitors of AirAsia, the market structure is oligopoly. There are a few dominant competitors: Malaysia Airlines, Firefly, and Batik AirAsia. High barriers to entry, like high capital, regulations, and brand loyalty. Interdependence, which competitors react to each other's pricing strategies. Key competitors, like I mentioned, are Malaysia Airlines, Firefly, and Batik AirAsia, formerly known as Malindo Air. So AirAsia stays ahead by cost leadership, innovative technology, aggressive expansion, brand strength, and ancillary value, which provides them with extra income from things
So, today I'll briefly share how AirAsia differentiates itself in the aviation industry. So, we have low cost model, customizable add-ons, digital transformation and innovation, extensive route network, premium flatbed value-added services, loyalty programs, and branding and marketing. So, for the first one, AirAsia is pioneer in a low-cost carrier market, focusing on affordability and efficiency. By operating a single aircraft type, they reduce costs and pass the savings on the customer. Next, they also offer customizable add-ons. Passengers only pay for what they need, like baggage, meals, and seat selection. Their digital innovation, including a user-friendly app like e-wallet services like BigPay, enhances the customer experience. AirAsia also stands out with its extensive route network, connecting secondary cities and underserved markets for those seeking extra comfort. Premium flatbeds and priority boarding, also with the quiet zones, provide a budget-friendly alternative to business class. Loyalty programs like Big Points encourage repeat customers, whilst branding and marketing, including the famous slogan, "Now everyone can fly," reinforce their commitment to accessibility. By combining cost leadership, flexibility, and innovation, AirAsia attracts both budget travelers and those looking for affordable premium services.
Alright, so
Thank
today
you.
we will be talking about barriers to entry in AirAsia's market. Okay, so as we all know that AirAsia operates in an oligopolistic market where a few dominant firms control the industry and compete with each other for market share. The airline sector in particular is in the budget travel segment. This brand loyalty serves as a formidable barrier to entry for new competitors. Below are the key barriers that collectively maintain AirAsia's dominant position in the oligopoly and discourage new competitors from entering the market. The first barrier would be high startup costs. Entering the airline industry requires sustainable capital investment. The cost of purchasing or leasing aircraft, establishing operation infrastructure, and complying with safety and maintenance regulations are prohibitively high. This financial barrier deters most potential entrants from challenging AirAsia's position. And my second barrier would be regulatory restrictions. The airline industry is highly regulated to ensure passenger safety, fair competition, and environmental compliance. New entrants face a complex and lengthy process of obtaining licenses, permits, and air traffic rights. These regulatory hurdles provide a competitive advantage to established firms like AirAsia, which already comply with these, which already with the above standards. And my third barrier factor would be access to technology and expertise. As we all know that advanced technology is crucial for efficient operations, including flight scheduling, ticketing, and field management. AirAsia has heavily invested in state-of-the-art system and has built a wealth of expertise over the years, making it difficult for new firms to match this level of operational efficiency and customer service. And my fourth barrier factor would be economies of scale. AirAsia's scale allows it to offer competitive pricing while maintaining profitability. New entrants lacking sufficient scale would struggle to compete on a price without incurring significant losses. And my fifth barrier for this topic would be brand loyalty and market presence. Over the years, AirAsia has built a strong brand and loyal customer base, particularly in the budget travel segment. New entrants must invest heavily in marketing and promotional strategies to gain customer trust and recognition, which is both time consuming and costly. And uh, And also, apart from that, for new entrants, creating similar programs to attract and retain customers would be costly and again time consuming process, and they would struggle to compete with an established loyalty program. So these factors are significant enough to deter potential competitors from challenging AirAsia's dominant position in the market, thus maintaining the company's advantage in the airline industry.
So AirAsia Airline is known for being a low-cost carrier, and they follow or adopt cost leadership strategies. And these strategies include number one, high aircraft utilization. They focus on a high number of flights and fast turnaround times. So turnaround is the process of preparing the aircraft for the next flight once it lands at the airport. So therefore, their turnaround time is only 25 minutes, which is known as the fastest in Southeast Asia. Number two, they provide low fare, no frills, and frills, for example, are loyalty programs, airport lounges, for example, points, and so on. So therefore, AirAsia do not provide those loyalty programs or lounges. Instead, the passengers can buy what they need, such as food, drinks, and snacks when they are on board. Number three is direct aviation network. AirAsia provides short haul, which is the travel time is 4 hours or less, and by this they will reduce the use of ground crew and physical infrastructure at the airport. Number four is that they sell and lease their aircraft. This provides them with flexibility to scale back growth than owning an aircraft. They also were able and successful to secure the most favorable prices when leasing and selling. Number five is the fuel consumption. So for fuel consumption, they have made deals with counter ships or partners to buy fuel at a set price. But as now they do not as much fuel as they have planned, they are now working with their parties or partners to change these deals as in not to have a loss if the fuel prices do not change. Other than that, other than the strategies mentioned, other measures that include management and senior employees volunteering a salary sacrifice or a salary cut, more than a sacrifice, than a cut actually, where Cameron Dean and AirAsia Group CEO Tan Sri Tony Fernandez, they have agreed to not take salaries for this period, and for senior staff, they have agreed to a 50% cut in pay. Now, as we can see here, the table showing extensive cost reduction exercise in 2020 and 2021, and the cost-saving measures include staff, fuel, maintenance, user charges, operating lease, and other OPEX. Um, for example, they would cancel out social events. They would, for example, contract renegotiation, have a 15 to 100% pay cut across the board, including directors and
The influence of pricing strategy and consumer choice. AirAsia uses the following strategies in its oligopoly competition. The dynamic pricing. AirAsia adjusts fares in real time based on demand, booking periods, and market conditions. The ticket prices rise during high demand periods such as public holidays and weekends, helping the airline maximize revenue while staying competitive during low demand times. Secondly, low base fares. The airline offers low initial ticket prices covering only the initial services such as meals and in-flight entertainment, which are sold separately, allowing passengers to pay for only what they need. This strategy positions AirAsia as a leading budget carrier in Malaysia and Southeast Asia. Promotional pricing, in which special promotions such as big sales offer significantly reducing fares for a limited time. These sales attract price-sensitive travelers, often encouraging them to plan trips around these promotions. These strategies helps AirAsia compete against traditional airlines and domestic travel options like Malaysian Airlines. Last but not least, we have the price penetrational strategy. When launching flights on new or less developed routes, AirAsia offers extremely low introductory fares to capture a market share. This often forces competitors to lower their prices and promotes the development of previously unreserved travel destinations. To conclude this, AirAsia pricing strategy plays a crucial role in shaping consumer behavior in Malaysia's competitive aviation market. By targeting the price sensitive travelers with accessible and flexible options, the airline not only maintained market dominance but also makes air travel more affordable, customizable for
Selection.
consumers.
In conclusion, AirAsia's achievements can be credited to its low-cost model, strong brand awareness, and very effective operations. Despite competition from from domestic carriers like Firefly, Malaysia Airlines, and Batik Air, AirAsia's low-cost model continues to dominate the Malaysian market. Thank you.